Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, and I thought we'd play some Barony. I'm going to start off with my old reliable, the Vampire Sexton. I really love this class. This is probably my favorite race and class combination, because I love, being a spellcaster, having, a lot of starting magic and casting, as well as some stealth. And something, once we actually get into the dungeon here, if you're actually unfamiliar with Barony, this is a dungeon crawler roguelike. I really love this game. Here, let me throw torches down here, because I'm probably not going to be using the chakrams to start. Let me take these to make it easier, and let's go ahead and sneak up on that skeleton. Go ahead and turn around, please. No, other way. Thank you. Alright, we took a bit of a hit there, but essentially the idea of stealth is we want to land backstabs. Sleep is going to help us get that a lot more consistently, as well as work on upgrading our casting as well. Ooh, boulder trap here. We'll go this way, here. We'll also break this box while we can. If you ever see any breakable items like this, there's a chance for them to drop gold or other items, so I unequip my weapon generally and break them just to see whatever's there. You don't have to, it's generally a pretty small change. Let's see if they happen to have anything. Okay, this is just a room to trap us with the boulder trap there. So it takes a bit of time to do it. Oh, there's a slime here. We'll just do that. We'll run back here, put him to sleep again. So I'm using the sleep spell here just because I love the spell. Oh, I missed there. Put him to sleep, charge up, get the backstab, run away. So the other playstyle, oops, we'll dodge that. The other playstyle is kiting. I'm not the best at it, which is part of the reason why I use this class, is it makes kiting a lot much easier having that sleep spell. You and enemies generally have the same range. I believe it's actually the exact same range, but the advantage you have as a player is you can hit an enemy and turn around very quickly, so I can swing, turn around, and use my forward move speed, which is much faster than most enemy types' movement speed, and essentially sort of kite an enemy. You'll hit and run out of their range as they enter yours, and you can kind of repeat that process. You can loop it, which means a lot of early enemies in the dungeon, you can kind of beat any 1v1, so you really only have to start worrying about groups of enemies. That's, something you have to look out for early on. But, the additional advantage of the Sexton having that sleep spell is even if you are ambushed or you find yourself out of position where you're like, oh man, I don't think I can fight all of these guys all at once, having that sleep spell means you can put somebody to sleep to try and create a 1v1 situation as well. So I think this is a class that as I get better at kiting, I'm going to love it even more, but for now, while I'm still not the best at kiting, it's still really good. It is enabler, so I'm going to go ahead and take this torch out, and this one as well. Whoops, I missed there. Oh, nice. Critical hit. Fantastic. I'm going to try to do a full clear on this first level here. Generally, a nice rule of thumb is you want your character level to be about equal to the floor you're on. Higher is always better, but you don't need to power level too much most of the time. A lot of things you're going to be, more worried about during the playthrough is actually your gear, not as much about your level. Although leveling and gear is both going to sort of complement your skill at the game. I'm still not the best at kiting, so there are some fights that I might avoid that I wouldn't otherwise. Oh, this is the starting room. We can just start going this way. We'll loop around this way. I'll equip my torch here just to make it easier to see. Torches and light sources are, a two-way street. Although it makes it easier for me to see, I am now easier to spot for enemies. Here, let's see if well, I should have thought that through. I'm a vampire. I can't swim or drink water. I just completely forgot that I was a vampire. But yeah, as I was saying, torches, it's a two-way street, which if you're a stealth class, you don't want to be seen, so torches are kind of counterintuitive a lot of the time. We'll go all the way here. And we've got this pit here, which I might as well use levitation just to show you what it's like. So the other benefit of being a vampire is you start with the levitation spell, which there are some areas early on in the game that are inaccessible otherwise, so that's another advantage you have as a vampire, which is wonderful. Now, the price you pay, though, however, we'll run this way. We'll practice our kiting here. Ooh, I wasn't quick enough there. And then now they're out in the open, we'll just do this to finish them off. Oh, I thought it was good enough. Took an extra hit there that I probably didn't need to there. These doors might be locked, but I don't really care about that. One nice thing, something you'll find especially in the mines, which are the first 4 floors, a lot of items you're going to find are going to be cursed items, where if you equip them, you actually can't unequip them. So this Magistaff is unidentified right now, because my appraisal skill is currently not high enough. So right now it's only 3, so I can only appraise things up to a gold value of 90 gold right now. So I'm appraising this right now. Had I equipped this before I knew it, it could have been a cursed Magistaff. We'll find out in a moment here whether or not it's cursed or not. But even if it was cursed, that's actually not the end of the world, because you can actually just spam the Magistaff over and over, and then it breaks and unequips itself. So even if it was cursed or unidentified, you can just equip it, cast it over and over to start working on your casting skill. So whenever I find a Magistaff early on, I usually just equip it immediately and start tossing and start casting it. We'll hold on to the excellent bronze mace for now. We don't really need this or this. We'll toss the gem. I'm probably not going to use potions. I just don't like using them most of the time. We'll toss the book for now. Yeah, we'll hold on to this quarterstaff as a backup weapon. We'll see what that amulet ends up turning out to be, but let's go ahead and... Whoop, there we are. We'll open this. That's the other benefit of being a Sexton, is you can just open doors or lock them. If we come across a mimic, there's something pretty funny that we can do. So it's locked. Praise. Hey, speak of the devil. Let me run over here. Pew! So you can use your locking spell to lock them in to get a bunch of damage off, which is pretty funny. I mean, it's not, you know, all the damage in the world, but it's pretty good. Here, let me run here just to make sure I've got an exit. Because now we can just loop this over and over and kite around. We'll pick this up just to identify it. Ooh, I'm running out of mana here, so I'll need to be careful. Let me equip this back again. Oh, now's probably actually a good time to use the chakras. I'm hungry, whatever. We'll figure that out in a minute. So one bad thing, though, about being a vampire is you use blood instead of regular food. If we panic, like, and I really need to eat, I can use the polymorph potion to turn into a normal human to eat normal food, which is a pretty fun mechanic. I love that. Here, we can go ahead and equip this again. I love that aspect of Barony. I love that that's a mechanic, but generally, you know, as a vampire, we're going to be needing to eat blood. That's why we have that bloodletting spell. But just about every enemy we've encountered thus far has been skeletons, which, you know, as you might intuit, skeletons do not have any blood, which is unfortunate for us, because that makes hunger early on, at least in the game, a little bit more of a challenge. Check left, check right. Nothing yet. We'll go out there in a minute. Is there anything in there? There's a Magistaff, and we have the unlocking. Let's flip it. Well, that wasn't exactly very surprising now, was it? Oh, there's another skeleton. Let's take these torches. Make it a little harder for them to see us. So I'd love to start the fight with a critical hit like this and work on kiting a bit more. Oh, nice. Perfect. We'll pick up their stuff just to start appraising it, and then we'll probably toss it on the ground again. So the only areas we haven't explored on the map are over here, and it looks like a tiny bit in the bottom right. A locked door is where a dead end. Yep. Oh, another dead end. So another benefit of torches that are really nice is that you can use them to block. So if you don't have a shield, but you have a torch, you can use those to block. Skeleton over there. Let's see if there's a slime in here. Got a potion, which is nice. We'll take that. Okay, we got the exit right here. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Ooh, I was a little too slow on the turnaround. Nice. We'll praise this. Once we finished appraising everything, we'll start... Yeah, these things are all cursed here. This is cursed, but I don't care because I'm just going to do this. And then it's already broken, so we just toss that down. Toss these down. We'll just toss that too for now. So this is kind of pointless for us because we're a vampire. I'll hold on to the axe. So we need to eat, so I'm just gonna go to the next floor here, because hopefully we can find, like, some rats or something we can go after. I can already hear them, they're off to the right somewhere. I hear somebody attacking a door somewhere. We've got some bats up there. One other advantage, let me do this, and we'll do this. So another advantage of sneaking is there's actually this stat called Sneak Vision. So as you can see, I can only see to just about where that chest is, but if I press spacebar, I have that vision increased. And we'll figure out if that's a mimic once we've cleared the area. We've got a rat here. Pew! Fantastic. Got the blood, and we'll go ahead and eat some now before I have any more problems. So this will make us drunk, but it will heal. We've got Magic Staff of Light, that, whatever. It's kind of whatever. We've got Mail, Zelgo Myrrh, Zelgo Myrrh, Mail. I don't actually know if you're trying to write things, Mail is an option, but we'll just say that so we know Zelgo Myrrh is not a magic word we want. Later on, we might find a blank scroll. We also may find a quill to essentially write. We could toss these actually now that we've learned them. I forgot to do that earlier. Another water breathing. We'll save it just in case we can sell it. Okay, we've got 3 of these. Anyway, let's check for a minute if there's a rat nearby. Okay, we can go to the Gnomish Mines later, but first let's check to see if this is a mimic or not. Oh, no mimic. Alright, well, let's see if we can appraise anything in here, and then I'll probably toss these gems actually after I'm done. Try appraising this real quick. I might head over to the Gnomish Mines. I'm not the best at dealing with them as the Sexton class. Here, let me... Oh, perfect. Ooh, I was a little too close. Ooh, it worked out though. Nice, there we are. Give me your stuff. Close that door. Just let me close the door. There we are. Oh, I'm hungry again. That sucks. Eat. Toss these down. Toss these now that we've appraised them. I'm picking up everything that we come across to appraise them, because that way we can increase the appraisal skill even more. Yeah, let's just keep going. Oh my, hello. Ow, that hurt. Thank you. Oh, they dropped 2. Fantastic. We need that. And then we'll go ahead and drink this so that way we can get a little bit of health back. It's not a lot. The poison... Alright, we're done with poison. But now we're drunk, which is not ideal. But I'll take it. I'll take being drunk than being dead. I think that's a pretty decent trade-off. Let's start going this way. Let me get spell or sleep spell unlock here. So if we can come across another potion, that would be nice. Another healing potion. So it is good to know that there's spiders around here. There also was a bat somewhere. Forget exactly which one. We'll pick that up just to appraise. A moldy red, nice. I hear the spider off in this direction somewhere. I don't particularly want to go to the mines, especially now that I'm only at 8 health. Okay, there's the bat. Oh, I missed. Fantastic. We might be here a while. Fantastic. Oh, they're chasing us now. Fantastic. Alright. I don't really want to go to the Gnomish Mines if we can avoid it, simply because I'm probably just going to get one shot. We'll pick that up just to identify it, and then we'll probably drop it again. Identified, we've got some blood, which is nice. I'll just toss that now. These are moldy, so not exactly super helpful. So this is essentially just another torch, basically. take a peek what's up here. Dead end. Go ahead and see. Looks like there's some gold down this hall here. Probably prudent to check here just for anybody hiding around. Alright, so that opens the doors. I would like to activate the spikes if possible. I think they're... yep. That's good to know. Somewhere over there is the spider. So the alternate exit's just here. There's the spider there. Let's try and get a backstab. Fantastic. Oh, it's a mimic. That's unfortunate. I do not have a ton of mana for this. Let me start going over here, pick up this. We've got a nice circle area we can loop around. Behind us, we'll take the gear. Probably just head out to the exit here once I check what's down here. Another Magistaff, nice. So on level 2 of the mines, there's always going to be this kind of structure here where it's in the center of this pit. If you flip that lever and there's another lever over on the opposite side, it'll open these 2 iron gates. And for this level in particular, that second exit will take you to the Gnomish Mines, which has a ton of gold there. There's also a magic item you can find there. It's really nice, especially if you're at full health, to go there, because you can get a lot of experience and a lot of money from doing that. But the risk is you have to deal with the gnomes, and the gnomes are incredibly dangerous. They're not to be trifled with. Taking these torches just to make it a little harder for people to see me. I'll probably drop some of these pretty quick here. Please turn around. Thank you. So the more things you carry, the slower your move speed, which is going to make things like kiting harder and harder. So let me go ahead and drop a couple of these. Whoops. There we go. We'll keep 5 with us. Probably could have just pressed the 2 key there. We're getting all tripped up. Oh, exit's right here. Oh, we got this guy here. Let's back up. Use this, then use this, and use this, then... Oh, he woke up. Well, sucks to be him. So we just had our casting increase. In the benefit of increasing your skills, they go up by doing each individual thing more. So blocking goes up by blocking, stealth goes up by sneaking and critical hits, ranged, as you might expect, you got to use ranged weapons, and then magic and casting, casting spells, as pretty intuitive there. However, once you get to 100 in each skill, you earn experience by leveling up, which is nice. But you'll learn a legendary skill, or there's a legendary bonus for maxing out a skill. The one that I'm particularly interested in right now is the magic bonus. Once you get 100 in your magic skill, you just learn the dominate spell for free, which is a great spell because you can essentially force creatures to become your allies, which makes combat much, much easier when you're able to just have, a high challenge monster just on your side. Suddenly it goes from being your problem to everybody else's problem. So there's a NPC in there. If you're a human, you can interact with them and they'd become your friend, but I'm a vampire, so they're gonna kill me on sight, unless I, do something about it. And they have a crossbow? That's unfortunate. Anyways. They just explode. Let me identify all your shit real quick. Alright, I'm not too worn. Okay. Indifferent, really. Don't really need that. We'll take this for the armor. We'll take that just for the drip alone. I just have a slow. We'll go ahead and use that, and then we'll use the locking after this. Slow is really nice because there are some enemies like the spiders and the minotaur that are incredibly quick, which can make kiting them incredibly difficult, but slow spells, you know, as you might expect, slow them down, which is going to make your kiting ability much better. So it looks like there's a rat here. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. That was an unfortunate turn of events. We took an extra hit there we probably didn't need to. What was I think I was casting. So we've got a spell of light here. We'll go ahead and... Alright, now we just have a passive light effect going on right now, which is not ideal, seeing as how we're trying to be sneaky, but we'll adapt. We're good on food now, which is wonderful. We've got enough blood, so we can kind of just focus on surviving and going to the next dungeon. I might try and level up a tiny bit more here. We've got a shop here, and there's a troll. I kind of want to beef with the troll. I probably shouldn't, but I want to. Pew! Life is good. Ow. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not as good as I thought. Well, yeah, I'll probably call it there. We're level 6. Fantastic. Oh, wait, we have the charm drops. Oh man, life is easy. I love it when life is easy. Hey, guy. Pew! Pew! Where's the spider? I hear it off to the left somewhere. Pew! Go to sleep. Yoink. Yoink. Anyways. Nice. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Level 7, almost level 8. Well, we'll just go on to the next floor. Got a friend there. Here, we're gonna go ahead and equip that spell again. Hold on to that. So we should be able to just go. Fantastic. I might beef with the undead. Oh, darn. Sometimes when you interact with gravestones, the ghouls will appear, like in that last floor there. What was that over here? Skeleton. I don't see anything else here, so we'll just practice kiting this guy. Take your stuff to appraise. We've already found the exit, which is wonderful. Yeah. Presumably that opens the door here. Sure, we'll interact with that. Anything over here that I should be worried about? Oh no, I've been trapped. And there's a troll. Oh no. Here, honestly, we're kind of cooking right now. Level 4, we're on floor 4, but we're level 8. I might try and find that rat that I'm hearing that's in this direction. Sounds like there's 2. There's one to the left here and one to the right. Another skeleton, we'll practice kiting. Oh, one shot. That makes life easy. We'll toss these. Toss these. Confusion. We'll hold on to that. That could be fun. We might as well eat now while we can. Let's find the rat before we go. There he is. Pick that up just to identify. We've got another shop here. Let's see what kind of shop it is. I hear something hitting something over there. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess that's what it was. Here, we'll go ahead and drink just so we can see what a shop is like. Hey, guy. Brand new piece of mail, destroy armor, not particularly blank scroll though. That's 2 blank scrolls? Okay, that could be potentially huge. Do we have enchant armor? Any enchant armor? It doesn't look like they have enchant armor. We'll take the blank scrolls though. How much can I afford? Almost enough. What is this? Yeah, man, you can take that. Give me the blank scroll. So now that we have these, we can find a quill to start. Okay, that was just the terrain. Oh, we might as well eat something. Toss that on the ground. Toss that on the ground too. So while you're a human, like I said before, you can just eat regular food. Oh, hello. Thank you. Food if it's in 90 seconds or 2 minutes. I forget the exact duration of the polymorph potion, but it's nice because that way you can interact with human NPCs as well as shopkeepers while you're one of the monster races. So it's not really a debuff having them try to attack you on sight, provided, you know, you've still got your polymorph potions on hand. Alright, this feels like a trap. We're gonna open it. Alright, place your bets. Is this a mimic? We're out of mana? That's unfortunate. This is an unfortunate case. Oh no, he's too close! Alright, we're gonna have to wait for him to wake up. Come on, guy. Whee! I'll tank one hit. There we are. And we're back out. We'll close the door just to make it a little harder on him. See, because we're a human, we can't do what vampires normally let you do, which is convert some of your health into mana. So if I, you know, like I was just now, I was too short to cast the locking spell to essentially keep stun locking the mimic there over and over. But once, you know, the polymorph potion wears off, I'll be back to my vampire self again. And then I can essentially overspend the amount of mana I have by exchanging it for health. Or expending health as mana. Level 9, I think that's good enough. We'll take the money and run for now. Yep, we're on to the next area.
This one's still alive.
Do we think this is a mimic? What do we think? It's locked? Oh, you're joking. You're joking. Another one? Oh my god. It's just not my day. Well, we've just gone through the first 4 floors here. Next up is going to be the jungle here. So yeah. Or the swamp, I should say. Whatever. Okay, he's back. There we go. It's about to dissipate. A few more seconds, we'll deal with this guy, and then we'll call it a day. Is it 8? How much is this? 11. Noted. Man, he's kind of speedy. Pew! So he's like half health. I'm kind of running low on health. Dude, chill. Bro got 0 chill. 1 HP? No thank you. Well, yeah, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching.